The solved examples which is given on page number 18. The question is in triangle XYZ, angle Y is 100, angle Z is 30. In triangle LMN, M is 100, angle N is 30. Now what can you see? That angle Y is 100 and angle M is 100, right? And angle Z is 30 and angle N is 30. Now the question is, are triangle XYZ congruent to triangle LMN? Are triangle XYZ and triangle LMN similar? If yes, by which test? Okay, so immediately you know that the two angles are congruent, right? Angle Y is congruent to angle M, angle Z is congruent to angle N. Two angles are congruent, right? So when two angles are congruent, which test will you remember? 4 tests we have learned, right? So out which test it is? AAA, test of similarity. Two angles are congruent, then these two triangles. Which two triangles? XYZ is similar to triangle LMN. LMN by which test? AAA, test of similarity. Okay, this I have solved it here. I have written it neatly. XYZ, Y is 100, Z is 30. In triangle LMN, M is 100, N is 30. In triangle XYZ and LMN, angle Y is equal to angle M, which is equal to 100, or we can say they are congruent. Angle Z is equal to angle N, which is 30. Therefore, triangle XYZ is similar to triangle LMN by AA test. The next question is, are two triangles in the figure similar according to information given? If yes, by which test? So what are the informations given? They have given PM is 6, okay, and UV is 3, MN is 10 and VW is 5. I will do upon because it's corresponding, and angle M is congruent to angle V, double sign, that means a congruent side, they are congruent. Now two sides, let's find out the proportion. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, right? 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So the proportion of PM is to UV is 2 and MN is to VW is also 2, and the angle in between the sides which are in proportion are congruent. So which test it will be? Simple side angle side. Two angles and two sides and an angle in between are similar. Two angles are in proportion and the angle in between is congruent. Then the two figures are similar. By which test? That is SAS, test of similarity. So here the solution in triangle MN, triangle PMN, PM is 6, MN is 10. In triangle UVW, UV is 3, VW is 5. In triangle PMN and triangle UVW, PM is to UV is 6 upon 3, that is 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, we got 2 as the answer. MN upon is to UV is 10 upon 5, right? It's given here, question 10 and 5. In the figure is given 10 and 5. So the ratio is 2. Now angle M is congruent to angle N. Therefore, these two triangles are similar by, that is triangle PMN is similar to triangle UVW by SAS, test of similarity. Now we'll take this third example, solved example. Can we say the two triangles in the figure similar? according to the information given, and if yes, by which test? Can we say that the two triangles in the figure are similar according to the information given, and if yes, by which test? Now we have got two sides. Let's see if they are. If you look at the figure itself, you can say, some of you can try without me giving the answer. Just try. Is it SSS? Three sides have they given? No, they have not given. Is it A, triple A? Three angles are marked? No, they are not marked. Two angles are marked? They are not marked. The next one is SAS. Okay, two sides and an angle in between the two sides. Now remember here, these two sides are there, but the angle is somewhere outside. It's not between these two sides. Okay, so they are not, these two figures are not similar because the angle, though it is congruent, it is not between the two sides. Anyway, let's see whether the sides are in proportion. So 14, okay, we will take xy is to mn and yz is to np. Xy is how much? 14, mn is 21. 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21. Yz is 20, np is 30. Now remember, the sides are in proportion, but the angle is not included in between. It is not in between the sides which are in proportion. These two sides are in proportion, these two sides are in proportion, but the angle, this angle is not congruent, the other side is congruent. So therefore these two figures are not similar. So the explanation we'll see. In triangle XYZ, xy is 14, yz is 20. In triangle MNP, mn is 21, np is 30. In triangle XYZ and triangle MNP, xy upon mn is 14 upon 21. 14, 21. When you cancel, you get 2 upon 3. Yz 20, np 30. Cancel 0 0, you get 2 upon 3. Angle Z is congruent to angle P, which is given in the figure. The marking is angle P, but angle Z and angle P are not included angles. That is, it is not in between the sides which are in proportion. I have written the meaning. You don't have to write in the exam. This you can just write till here. Okay. Angle Z and angle P are not included angles. That is, not in between the sides which are in proportion. Therefore, triangle XYZ and triangle MNP cannot be said to be similar. So, the condition is that angle should be in between the sides which are in proportion. Thank you, dear children, and God bless you always.